come up with something soon.
Mid.
Excellent.
And just...
Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to... Which is why a prism for the drag. I thought a triple thick... The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it. I need something like...
Well, if I were in need of it, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? I've got all the details. Can you take this to him?
Right away. Hippocrates.
For you, Clive?
Well, actually, it's for Mid. Could you take a look at this? She has some specific requirement, yet remain cool enough on the outside, not to, as you can imagine. I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to...
Perhaps. It is...
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made, and yet...
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice. I see.
Early Gregorian histories, before the dragoons tamed the worms,
So if we could...
it might be applied to... I shall speak to them and see what wisdom... If you would be so kind as to... The knowledge of the...
Thank you, Hop. And since you're up...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive. So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
All right. So,
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well,
All right. Now, where's Talia? 'Cause
them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
I won't
these.
have you
There you are, Talia.
Ah, we shouldn't have any problems, but if time is of...
All right?
Let's see now. Meet me by the gate when...
What do you want? Ain't?
There's two. How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes. Good day.
That should do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Fresh cuts! Come and get them. Come! You'll not find a bruised pig.
Well, did you
I
find...
did.
Garlic and... we... Bus. Do you know, in all the years since you and that's...
Well, it seemed long overdue.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and... No luck, though.
I'll ask Karen when we... What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid, and just like today, has it really been? I remember it. Hold on, does that mean it's been 5 years since we... Feels a lot long.
It does. Thank you, Talia,
For what?
for everything.
Do you think I'd stick... But... You're appreciated. Well, I think I ought to get these ingredients. I'll meet you back at the hideaway.
All right.
I heard you the...
How's work?
Well, very well indeed. I was just now that we have
You can count on me.
What about the shield?
work is
Apparently, it'll...
Thank you.
Right then.
Of course.
Oh, and Clyde. It was good to talk.
It appears our work here is all a shame. When both the shielding and the moondew followed, perhaps.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Arbog. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep, but you'll be pleased.
You found something
In a manner of speaking, he's supervising the construction.
brilliant.
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start with to the Black Cat.
You know, when I got into this, I thought I'd be making swords.
Displacements.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't pretty. Let's take this out, Mid. You get all the parts lined up.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement.
You don't mean...
Now they've got to finish one to work off. My gang in camp.
Right.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off, searching for a land untouched by... So if the worst came to the worst... That's what she was meant to, but now she's so... I don't want her to be just a lifeboat. I want people to say in a world where we're not just trying...
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can to get you...
All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, sod our plans, I'm
Are you sure about...
Something tells me...
He'd be proud of you.
You,
I was.
Right. There's just one thing I...
All right.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Meg told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. We'd finished sending half the Ida away. No excuses now.
Not quite.
She said that.
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obelith.
Yep. Oh, you in art. But anyway, got a letter urgent by the set.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well...
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work?
Well, but next time you plan on visiting...
Ah, don't be so. Just like when we built... Anyway, we all set to head to the old... Wouldn't do to keep Lord Ross...
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid...
Oh, by the way, Jill, she's got some things that...
I hope she's telling the truth. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in 2 places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen. What a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own.
We've done the Republic a service. I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect.
Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are. Slow down, Good.
We cannot ride the caravan.
Do you...
It was in me ear.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get...
No one knows.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson...
No time like the present.
You two go. I'm gonna check the...
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Bloody Crimson scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihood. Will you stand with them? You want to get your... And we want to catch...
Is there any...
They won't let...
So either we find the people...
All right.
Thank you.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with... The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that...
The furniture makers.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Slate your thirst!
Are you the furniture?
Looking for... Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit.
The fishmonger, round...
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a street urchin.
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all
A shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would...
And so should we.
You should start with...
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Question children. How hard can that be?
Come and taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me.
Can't.
I was just wondering...
So guess what I'm up...
Sorry.
The finest earthenware from the free cities! All but unbreakable!
Do you...
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking.
I don't know. What's...
No, you get... So if they come calling...
The caravan stops next to the check...
What do you want?
It's all right. We're not... We've heard that some very... We need to know who's...
I don't know much about it. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him.
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the tent.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry. He wouldn't have noticed if... Yeah, we could use one of those things to...
Chance would be a fine the moment they found...
Would they now?
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you?
So that was Hunter. Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see...
There was...
Thank you.
Shit.
It's all right, Hon. I just want to ask.
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who were made.
Called themselves the Carstones. I knew they were bad, but it didn't come at all half the minute if I didn't do it.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you are. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't...
And why would she? Theodore, at your...
Theodore.
Vultures who have... They prey on the desperate. I'd been looking into their... But it's... Hansa's... If he and his friends hadn't agreed... Clive and my sisters asked you to help put an end, then we all want the same.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the Carstones and we crush them. You get your traders' power.
All right then.
All right. Hans.
Couldn't if I wanted. I tried following them once, but this.
We'll try it this time. To Laney's Cleft.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Scared any of my brothers.
That's that then.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
The one who's been sticking his nose in our business. You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Kill him! Kill them all!
Fire and flame!
Let's try.
You're finished!
And they say gold chains.
Have the names been?
Not yet. Now I just need to sort through it all and...
We should go and give Eloise.
Of course. Oh, and
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking...
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places.
I shall bear.
Well, all Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan.
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the...
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Caravan
Juicy
stops.
pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to be...
Here you are, Goots.
Me pass? Oh, I'll have to say thanks to it.
So should you. You and your friends don't have to steal.
We do, and we already have. There's hard work and the pay. And Goots, you said you're trained to be a black. Well, I'm going to be your first customer.
Oh.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.